Okay, I don't usually interject on these, but like, the dude who just dropped off one of like the packages like has a really good haircut. Good for you, dude. Look at that. It's so fluffy.
Seno. Hi hi! Nicchiketto desu!
Sometimes I just like to clap, I'm sorry.
Hi hi! Nicchiketto desu!
It's great to see you! Happy Monday! It is a rainy day. Oh my god, why do I keep like starting my streams with like, here's the weather forecast where I am? Nobody cares about that. I don't know why I ever do that. Anyway, like I said, it's a rainy day. Did you know that? You know that now. It's a rainy day, oh, let's like, I don't know, I like both outfits. Oh. Wait, you can go backwards? I didn't know you could do that! It's a rainy day! Hello, Patches! It's great to see you! It's a rainy day, we're playing Holocure. I recently unlocked some things off camera. This thing being really, really nice. There's also heal potion, predictive shield. I did the don't move challenge, off camera, which I'm glad I did it on camera because it was like trickier than I thought, even with the first level. I don't think I'll need the cast net if I can run. Invincibility. This might... Wait, I can use that whenever I want? No, that's great! It probably won't save me, but like...
Bam! Bam!
Also, I figured out that it's not that the rabbits can dodge attacks here, it's just that they're really damn strong in comparison, which is really annoying. Anyway, it is great to see you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm not letting the existential dread sit in yet. Have a nice day. Yeah. I hope you all have a nice day. How are you guys doing? Oh shit, this is TNT. That guy is not having a nice day, apparently. You can't have everything. What a night fever. Good. You need to be fast enough to like, get the TNT. Why would you put that right there? No. Borderline, nothing wrong. Absolute moon. Anyway, it is great to see you guys. We're dying on an island. What else can I say? What else can I say? I did not play too much off camera. Oh god. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good if I instantly use my revive. I'm guessing you're supposed to come here with a character that's like relatively extra strong. Also, like, why are there just cannonballs? Who? And why do they only hit me? Is my question. But yeah, I got, I did a win with Luna, for the couch potato one, which, was actually kind of tricky. Anyway, let's go back. Max HP, max attack. I could gain an extra life. Yeah, although I don't think... She's just look kind of slower than I thought. Oh, what's that? But they may drop a mushroom instead. What happens if they drop a mushroom? So I guess that's just like a stamp collecting badge, but like, what does the mushroom do? Does it heal? Does it poison you? Man. Maybe this is- oh my god, that's a mushroom. I found one! What does it do? Oh, it doesn't do anything? What? That's dumb. It should do something. Oh, okay, well that's not good. It's never good when you're already dying. So I don't think Bounce Ball is gonna be very effective on her. It's medium. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not like... Chicken feather, please. Please. No, I think it's... What? Oh yeah, okay. What does this do exactly? Cool. Anyway, I'm bad at this game. Why did I want to warm up here anyway? Is my question. Why did I want to warm up here when it's like certain death? Oh, I should have grabbed the revive. Let me tell you, like, this is such a good OST, but like, this place sucks. This is an awful level. Mysterious beat it, apparently. But I have not. Mysterious, like, beat all the levels, apparently. I don't know, I really like the music. Weapon... 20% chance to destroy enemy projectiles. Yeah, I guess it just kills things. That's fine. The things that I have learned recently is like chicken feathers are really good on hard levels. Lady of the Oni, yes. But I actually unlocked that one. I unlocked the items primarily because I was playing the challenge where you can't move. Which, guess what? That means you can't move to, grab anything you need. Which, let me tell you, sucks. Also, this health potion is, like, really good. Why did I not use... I mean, I guess I didn't need to use it prior to this, but, like... Also, how come the rabbits with TNT don't hurt anyone else? I mean, I guess they blow up themselves, which is pretty bad. Ah. Can I? Yeah, please. Okay. Okay, so it's C. I don't remember which key I bound it to. I didn't bind it to an amazing key. There we go. Look at all this EXP and this rabbit that didn't die, which is terrifying. Cell. Nobody likes that one. Ah. Ouch. Oof, ouch, my bones. Oof, ouch, my bones. No. No, please. Please have mercy on me. I'm so beautiful. I'm not gonna win this, but I'm at least gonna try. Remember that you can't save everyone. Remember that you have to try. I need like a speed upgrade. Yes. Also, how come they can go out in the ocean, but I can't? I always hate it when video game enemies can do that. It's just like, why can't I go over there? Like, why can't I go into the ocean? At least Bugsnax kind of lets you go into the ocean. Speaking of which, I thought about doing Bugsnax today, but again, I started my stream so damn late, and I don't want to do a finale that nobody is able to see. Sorry for the late streams, by the way. Yeah, why? Again, why are they not getting hit by that? That's my question. It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I need a speed upgrade, please. Why are there so many cannonballs? Somebody has too much money. And it's not me. I wish it was me. God, I wish that were me. Hershey, Mercurium. Just trying to get any EXP. Not get killed by rabbits. What is it with the rabbits in this level? They're awful. So many video games are starting to make me hate rabbits. What is it about rabbits? I remember I tried to make like a Minecraft rabbit farm once, and if you ever want one of the most frustrating experiences in life, you should do that. 'Cause let me tell you, they kept jumping out. I think the only I'm pretty sure I told this exact story last time I played Holocure, and I'm just like, oh, maybe I'm like a one-trick pony that can only tell one story. I don't know, it just made me so mad. Speaking of which, does anyone actually use Minecraft horses? Cause, I don't... I feel like Minecraft horses always just end up in the barn, never used. And I don't know how true that is, but like... Oh, I'm dead. I never got to- oh yeah, the fan letter! Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go somewhere... Let's go somewhere better. Hello, hey Aki. It's... Oh my goodness, no, do not open. Do not open. Do not open, Firefox, how dare you. It's the Hollow Office. I could go back to Galore Bunky. You get no food. Sorry. This level should be easier considering I got the upgrades. Things are already dying a little bit quicker, but like, I need to train here. Belly dancing, Nicchiketto's, Mukiros. I also really like this music. Although it reminds me of a lot of suffering, because let me tell you, I was stuck on this level for the longest time. With every character, I feel like I want to, like... I feel like I only want to get, like, one win until I've got them all. But at the same time, apparently this game benefits, at least from the fan system. I assume it benefits every time you win with a character, so it might not... That might not be wise to do. Increase lava size. Man, did I ever mention that, like, modded Minecraft nowadays feels like vanilla Minecraft, and vanilla Minecraft feels like modded Minecraft? Like, all this stuff with, like, I see, like, Art of the Warden, and it's just like, this looks like it's, like, from a mod. It's just different. However, I do really like the cherry trees. The cherry trees, I mean, one of the few new updates where it's like, you know what, this is really pretty. As it was one of the things they released and then nothing else. Everything nowadays has to get worse. Has to be worse for everybody involved. That means the Nicchiketto experience also is going to get worse. Or will be replaced with a AI generated picture of Bob Ross. And you will have to give me $500 to speak. Yes, something like that. Now, I'm a little down today, but you know what? I'm not gonna let it bother me. Going with the flow. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Do not go with the flow. Do not go with the flow. Going with the flow is how you die, so don't do that. Also, I feel like her kit is not particularly strong, but to be honest, I don't really remember it. I know her ulti doesn't seem super strong. You know what? I'm not sure what would be best for her. That's a nice way of saying I don't know what cup size she is. Unironically, that's what determines that. I feel like she's on the bigger side, so that means... Even if you use cutting board on a bigger character, it's still fine. It just won't be as strong. Same with bouncy ball on a smaller character. The lore, the intense lore. Oh yeah, I need to make sure not to get trapped over here, because that's what kills you. I've gotten trapped several times. Several times in that little corner, and that's not good. This level suddenly feels so much easier because of the stat upgrade. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Oh yeah, aren't there like 3 weird looking things and one of them is like a girl with like a pear? Speaking of which, I don't understand where Parasito came from, but like... I don't know! That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe not, because they're not really both ideal to have on the same character. But I don't know that for sure. That could be. I wonder if there's anyone who like has like a medium cup that like is in the very like center of like the range, so neither will be effective. Therefore, both of them being like equally effective. I wonder. Obviously, I don't think that's how it works. But when have I ever known programming? Speaking of which, I actually made, I've actually been working on my fan game again, which is great. Nobody actually wants to hear about my fan game, but I want to talk about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. I did encounter a bug, well, quote-unquote, a bug. I guess it's not really a bug. I don't really know what caused it. But turns out, VXAce really hates it when I add a random black square to, my sets. And for some reason for unknown reasons, it made it so that I was telling it, okay, don't go through that wall, and it was like, it was completely ignoring all of the instructions I was giving it. I'm not certain why it was doing that. Because, when I switched tilesets, it suddenly behaved. So what I ended up doing, what I ended up doing, was just completely, like, remaking the tileset. Like, using the exact same sprites and it, like, magically behaves, so I don't really know what happened, but needless to say, it makes me a little nervous to see, like, where things go from here, but, like, we'll see. I would really love to release, Phantom 1.1 is what I've decided to call it. Really, I put 1.0. It should have been 0.0. The other update should have been 0.0, but I didn't think about that. And I definitely don't want to abandon the idea. It's tempting. I think I'm gonna go for more of, like, amusement park theme, but also just, like, childhood nostalgia. Not every single part of it needs to be at an amusement park, I don't think. I think I can kind of go with the flow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Projectile, instantly heal. The net is really nice for, like, staying still. Projectile, quick dash could be useful. Let's try that. Back to this goddamn island. I'm doing, like, no damage. Like, at all. Yeah, I think I would have to come back here with someone who's, like, much stronger. Someone who I'm really, really good with. The problem is I'm not really good with anyone on this level. Whee! Maybe Meru-chan. Oh, cool kid, it's good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. This is an automated message. And I'm not fast enough to dodge those projectiles. I like how this rabbit is like. This rabbit up here is like. I like the expression. I want to try this with Meru-chan. Projectile shield. Heal potion could be good. I'm gonna try the dash though. No, this is on C. Okay. Oh, that's pretty much useless. I mean, I guess it could be good in an emergency, but still. Not very useful. But I really like Meru-chan's kit. Lifesteal, closest target, acerola juice. 4 lifesteal. It seems like you need a lot of healing on this level. And lifesteal could definitely be useful. Go away, go away, go away! Go away. I want this cheeseburger, go away. Get your paws off my food. You know I'm gonna fight for that cheeseburger. See. Yes, okay. Health potion is probably better. Oh wait, I can ulti. Why am I not ultiing? Well, it doesn't matter, I died. Okay, well. Yeah, retry. Why does it say? Oh, okay, that's cleared with her. Okay. Let's try the health potion. Let's also open this yogurt. The problem is, if I open this yogurt, does it look like that in the middle? It's kind of spooky. Alright, well. It does make a little kapoo noise. I didn't bind it to the best key. Originally it was on control, but I don't really know where a good keybind would be anyway. For that one. Why is the native fauna so awful? Cute birds, cute rabbits, can't trust them. Can't trust them, man. I'm becoming a rabbit hater. Like, what have rabbits ever done to you, Nishi? Well, they just murdered me. In cold blood. Rabbits, I'm telling you, rabbits. I don't have a character that I've won multiple times with on this. Because once I get a win with a character, I try to use a different character. But I don't think you're supposed to do that. Not with this. Because apparently the fandom vote is, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but... Excuse me. Increase bite size, yeah.
Kapu kapu.
Also, man, my streams have like started to get like so late in the day, which is not my favorite thing. I know I always gripe about this, and I won't complain too much, but like, man. They've been getting later and later, which is not my favorite thing, cause I want my streams to be like a good time. Wait, there's crabs? Is that a random event that can happen? Are they telling me I'm gonna die? Are they gonna celebrate my death? I almost want to die by them to see if it happens. No Sagi. 69 plus. Cool. That's definitely the crab rave! I've never seen that before. However, because of what the crab rave represents, leads me to believe that, leads me to believe that that what's coming for me cannot be good. I could really use my ulti right about now. Ah! No, 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 no. I need my ulti. I need my ulti. Oh wait, wait, wait. I can just see. I don't need my ulti. Oh, I mean, I do need my ulti, but like. The world is so cruel. I'm so tiny and the world is so cruel. What is on? Speaking of which, I finally got a new tablet case. So I won't have to worry. I won't have to worry for Inktober. My tablet falling out of its case. And luckily, I really like the second one I got. The first one turned out to be garbage, unfortunately, but like, if there's anything I can ever tell you about tablet cases, if you're getting a tablet case, never choose one that can go like that can rotate between like 360-degree view. I'm trying to press C. Yeah, there we go. This was a useless, that was useless for my ulti. Like, literally useless. Because I couldn't even use it. Because nobody was nearby. Oh my god, I almost got Hallow. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Hallow makes everything worse. Hallow is great if you're trying to, like, farm money, but, like, apparently you used to be able to, like, I really used to be able to farm money, like, way more before they, like, patched something? They made it more tricky, apparently. Also, apparently I have a pet in the Hollow House unlocked, but this was news to me, I didn't know that. I was just looking through my, achievements. Unless that was one of my friends that has it, and not me, which might have been the case. I am unable to read. Aww. Well, you know what time it is. outfit. Oh, they're both cute though. The other day I was stressed, so I spent a long time playing this minigame. Wait, has it reset? No, it hasn't reset.
La-di-da.
So bad at this, man. I'm type 2. I did it. Oh yeah, and the pebble. Wait, I'm not for mining. Sorry, I'm just a pebble. Anyway, I came back here to do fishing. Oh, but can I... What are they hungry for? I have no... They both want potatoes, and I don't have any potatoes. Cruel world we live in. Cruel world we live in. Man, I've definitely upped the stakes this Inktober. I'm a little bit worried. Actually, turns out that I actually liked doing I like doing the color palette challenge so much that I think I'm just gonna do it this year too, with a different theme. But I have to pick out a character and a color scheme and a gacha card every single day, which is not my favorite thing. But I think it will be a good challenge. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Most of you will probably never see the pieces, but I don't know. For me, like, art is like a very like personal experience. Like I used to post my art when I used to post my art like a really long time ago. But I have not posted my art recently. Not anywhere public. I do really like sharing with friends, but like, usually most pieces never see the light of day, and I'm okay with that. Especially with like recent trends with like art getting stolen and like thrown into like machines. Like, that's not anything that I want to be a part of. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize, but their costumes, if you have their costume equipped, they will wear it out here. I didn't know that. Pretty cool. Okay, it's not that interesting, but like, bear with me here. Bear with me, I just caught a pufferfish. Pufferfish. I like it how they left the corpse in the woods. But yeah, I wanted something, I don't have enough money for that. That's really expensive, actually. I wish you could just hold it and you didn't have to, like, click it. I have 89 tuna? That's kind of terrifying. So much fish in my inventory. Seems kind of fishy, you know? Haha, sorry. Lame joke, I know. Are there VTubers out there who actually make good jokes? Or are we all just bad at humor? I could farm, but I'm not gonna. Maybe? Maybe I should try to hollow with the very first level. But what if I don't get hollow? No, I'll go back here. Yeah, cause see, I'm hitting the C key with my thumb. I could always do like F. I could switch it to F maybe. Oh, I read the seed. I read the seed and I yogurt. And I bit my finger. Ow. Anyway, there goes most of my HP because I, not because I bit my finger, but because there was a seed in my tooth. And I'm dead, which is no surprise. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is go to my keybind and go to F. See if I can do that. Gain a lust gauge. I don't actually remember what that does. Something good, probably. Surely. Yeah, I switched the support key to F. It was fine when I had it on C for the not moving challenge, but when my fingers are all over the keys, it's not very useful. Okay, well. Boo. I don't know, I like trying to beat it the very first time with just the recommended and not like skills further up. Usually I'll upgrade to second rank. But it sounds like that might be where fan letters come in. This isn't the Island Getaway package, I remember. Hi, Union Tyre, it's great to see you! You are green today. What is this? Oh, it's this one, and I hate this one, so I'm going to sell it. I like it how if you sell a stamp, it won't come back. I'm very, very glad that it does that, because, I still think the worst stamp possible is the backwards stamp, though. I guess it wouldn't be that bad, when you, your upgrades, but I still find the later levels to be pretty tough. Set of colors twitches. Oh! That's kind of fun! I say as I die. Higher upgrades and I still find later levels to be pretty tough. Well, they're supposed to be. They're later levels for a reason. Man, I kind of want to get into tarot someday. It's a lot to learn, though. Tarot stream win. But unironically, I think what I'll have the most trouble with would be that, I can't shuffle a deck of cards. And I feel like that's a problem. I feel like that's a really big problem. Granted, I haven't tried. Maybe there's probably multiple ways to shuffle a deck of cards, but I have never been... You know the fancy method where you, like, do the stick... where you, like, split the deck in half and you, like... I'm trying to think of the word for this. All my brain is supplying me is the noise it makes, and it's not even a noise I can imitate. Where it's like... I don't have the words for it. It's like when you evenly distribute them between both. But like pressing them almost? Something like that? I don't know. At all given times I don't know what I'm talking about, but at all given times I have no idea what I'm saying and if it is coherent or not, which usually it's not. But even so, I still love what I do. It is kind of funny that I got into like VTubing and commentary though, considering I can't even really speak correctly sometimes. But I don't know. It's cute. I'm sure you think it's cute. If you don't think it's cute, then get well soon. Get well soon. Whee! Yes, I will take the lifesteal. Oh, it's only side to side. Okay, well that's not my favorite thing. Oh, okay. Ooh. See, I would love to imitate the noise that splitting a deck of cards like that would do, but the thing is it sounds a little bit like a fart noise, so like... So many different foods I want to try that I have never tried before. Or like food I've tried like a really long time ago that I want to try again. Like I've only tried curry once. It was Indian style curry and it was like sweet curry. I wonder if I would like it now, because I didn't like it when I tried it as a kid. Because I don't know if you know this about me, but oh my god, where's the ulti button? Jesus. Okay. Am I invincible? I'm not even really sure what this does. I seem to be invincible, but maybe that's not a good thing to assume. Korean Japanese curries are very different. There's also a lot of different, like, there's a lot of different curries in general. I still have to try a Japanese curry for the first time. There's so many things like I feel like I should have eaten by now in my life, but I haven't. I don't know, I need to diversify, you know? Try a bunch of different food. I also want to try sushi again. I've only had sushi once and I really didn't like it. 'Cause it had avocado. And I don't like avocado. The only thing I will eat that has like avocado in it is like guacamole and like... I still don't love guacamole, to be honest. Guacamole. I still don't know which is correct, I probably never will. Yay, a cheeseburger from the heavens. I seem to be invincible. That may be a bad assumption to make, though. It often is. I also learned yesterday that apparently Japanese sweet potatoes are like different tasting. But I don't like sweet potatoes in general, so. Wait, what I was gonna say earlier is, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I don't tend to like sweet things that like in my mind are supposed to be like savory. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example, like meat is kind of a bad example because like something like I'm actually okay with something like honey baked ham or like ribs with like a sweet barbecue. So that's a bad example. I'm frantically trying to not die here. The F key is not great, but it's not the worst. No, please, please, please. Ulti. Ulti. Thought it was a taste of nothing, pace of consistency, 50-50 lottery being fine. Oh. This sounds like a dietary thing. I've never had stomach problems with avocados. That might be a your stomach thing. But I don't know, I haven't had that many avocados, so I'm not confident to say that. But yeah, it doesn't really taste like anything, and I don't know, I just don't really like it. I don't know what it is about stomachs. It'd be great if they could like invent a stomach that wasn't like horrible. No. Okay, well, I'm dead. Yeah, I guess that is true. I don't know, a ton of things make my stomach hurt. Avocado is not one of them, I don't think. But there are a lot of things that do, so. I'm gonna try, like, fauna. Because Fauna's kit is also really strong. If I can hit anything. Cucumber sushi is simple and nice. Almost sushi too. I don't know fish. I don't know about the other sushi. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I had a cucumber avocado roll. And I remember it just wasn't that good because it's also possible that maybe I just don't like raw avocado. That I could also maybe see as being the issue. It was cool to be able to make it ourselves though. We were at a hostel, doing some kind of group thing. It's also entirely possible it wasn't, like, actually that bad, but I associate it with, like, bad memories because I panicked. So... we try. But I don't know, I remember the taste wasn't that good, and I remember that I was so hungry when I went to bed, I was just like, I'm starving. We also had this, like, sweet soup. I don't know what was in the soup. Nah, just a hostel. I've only been to a hostel once. And this was for like a group trip. Yeah, I didn't enunciate properly. The real talk, the other one will probably happen, but like, hasn't happened yet! I'm counting my blessings. Every day is the same but worse with more rabbits. These rabbits are gonna send me to the hospital, I swear. Man, if you guys have a rabbit fever, cause like, let me tell you, tularemia, or however it's actually pronounced, because that's probably not how you pronounce it, but like, man, it's messed up. I remember I once read a tularemia fic and I was like, oh my god. It's really dangerous, like, late night, like, reading about, like, weird diseases. Not that- it doesn't usually make me paranoid. Although sometimes the ones where it's just like, oh, here's a bunch of, like, vague symptoms that this has that everybody- symptoms that, like, everybody has. It's just like, that's not very- and of course my brain is like, obviously you have this horrible disease. With nothing but vagues. If I went to interesting sushi making, my group settings the word doctor language is better because all windows are both locked. Yeah. Probably not a... However! Did you know that my mother's first time trying sushi was actually in the hospital? At a hospital cafeteria, and meanwhile I'm just like, that seems like a really bad place to get sushi. Like a really bad place. Apparently it was good, but I don't... she was visiting my cousin. I don't remember why he was there. This was a really, really long time ago. Really, really long time ago. But yeah, the first time she had sushi was like hospital cafeteria sushi, which I feel like that's one step above like gas station sushi, you know? Like that would have sussed me out. I also don't know what kind of sushi they even was. I should ask. I was pretty young when she when she had sushi for the first time, so I don't actually... Oh, I'm dead. Also, man, today's the first day that it actually looks like fall out there, which is great. I'm gonna keep trying at this level, even though I'm probably not gonna make any progress, but like, I don't know. I used to do specifically just chatting levels, but like... Or, not levels, sorry. I used to do specifically just chatting streams, but... Honestly, I stopped partially because I think those work so much better with music, and I've never, like, set up music. Which is something that I need to get onto, but also because I realized that a lot of my streams are already kind of just chatting. Like, I'll have a game playing in the background, like... There's certain games that, like, I'm like, telling you the story of the game, and, like... It's, like, not something that I can, like, have idle conversations about. But then there are games like this where it's like, yeah, I totally can. We don't have to pay too much attention. Man, I often think about the fact that, like, most VTubers, almost all big VTubers have, like, defined schedules. I don't know if I could ever do that. I'm very much a random decision. Like, I very much just, like, changing things randomly. I also, almost want to, like, move my, like, go live notifications. I kind of want to make a NeoCities page. Now, if you know me, you should know that I suck at programming. So that might be, like, a horrible mistake, but, like, I don't know, I think it might be cool to, like, have my own, like, old web page. It's something I've been thinking about a lot recently. Because the problem with Twitter is that nobody sees it. Because who would want to deal with Twitter? Not me. It would be great if I could hook all my notifications to— oh my god, I'm just straight up dead. Okay. It would be great if I could put all my, like, go live notifications together. This is why, I usually don't, I don't post, like, ahead of time, like, oh, this is what we're doing in the Discord, although I really should. As much as I would like to, like, culminate, a community someday on that Discord, I don't, So there aren't for Twitter anymore because everything— Twitter's API is no longer free, so you can't use bots for it anymore unless you pay, in which I'm not gonna do that, obviously. Who would do that? It used to be a thing that you could do. No, not so much. But there are bots for other sites, so I don't know. I do have a go live notification though on my server, so I guess that's good enough. I definitely want to get like closer to my community, cause like, I don't know, I definitely want to grow as a streamer, but I also want to like get in touch with people and like, I don't know. I want to be friends with my fans. Maybe that's weird, but like, man, I don't want to be friends with these rabbits, I'm sorry. These rabbits just keep killing me. I hate this place. I hate this level. I hate this level. I hate this level. I don't feel like I'm getting any progress done. And honestly, I had a feeling that I'm probably not going to beat this level today, but the point of this level really isn't like, but the point of today is not really to beat this level, but more to just have fun. Yeah. Yeah, all the API costs stuff. So I would love to have somewhere where I could post and it would like notify literally everything. Is this not the— oh, it's not the F key, it's the V key. You can die really easily if you just get stuck somewhere. That's what I don't like about this level. Maybe I just need to— maybe that's what I'm struggling with. I can't let anything get too close to me. Maybe that's what I'm having problems with. There's always time to learn. You're never too old to learn. I've learned that actually getting hit by the little projectiles, it's pretty okay. But the cannonballs you really have to avoid. Because if you miss the cannonball, if you miss getting out of the way of the cannonball, you will die. But if you get hit by one of the, like, those little birds, like, it's not that bad. Whisper. Yeah, because that like takes so much of your HP. Can I please miss the ulti button? Miss the ulti button. Shame on me. Oh, okay, this is regen. Fauna's entire kit is mostly regen, and of course I died. If you get hit by one of those cannonballs, you're kinda over. You know, what I might do... Not character, gotcha. those are the ones that actually are higher. Regen, skill up, EXP gain, food drop, enhancement rate up, money gain. Yeah, because it's the running and the attack. I don't think that will make it really that much better, but I want to see at least. I think the good thing is that they make these levels harder, but they are still fun. This one, the cannonballs are a little bit excessive feeling, but they're not the worst thing. Chance to lifesteal for random objects. Oh, I can throw them? Cool. Wait. Was this always a thing? Okay, I died throwing a bike at someone, which is still pretty awesome. I don't know, I'll take it. What's your first? Was that always an option? I don't remember that being a thing. Oh yeah. So I do just throw random objects? Alright. I like how this game also doesn't require, like, any knowledge of Hololive. Like, I don't know, it's just really fun. I'm glad that I can access the katana when I can access the katana upgrade when I am a giant dragon. Like, I better be able to. Ooh. I want to throw a bike at all of you people. Sorry, that's not addressed to the people watching. I need to specify. Oh, there's a toilet. Excellent. Dragon Heat action. Cool. Honestly, I use Twitter as sparingly as possible. I think it might be fun to do like in Neocities, but like I also think about it and it's just like it's possible that it's gonna be like way too much like effort on my part. But you can get a lot of plugins, so maybe not. If anything, it might actually teach me some basic HTML, which I don't know after all these years. After all these years, I still don't know it. Well, I mean, I know the... I know the very basics. The HTML that's used in everything that people don't think of is HTML. I know the dash B. Unless I think that's still HTML technically? I could be wrong on that. Is this still HTML? It's actually a pretty satisfying ulti, not gonna lie. It's like pretty great. Still can't get the box though. There we go. No, please, please, please. Ow. You cannot be there when that cannonball is there. Like, you will die. You will die. There's nothing you can do. This level is hard. Maybe I need a character who's just really fast. I still really miss like tweet mashup bots, which used to run on the free API. However, because they don't work anymore, I will say that is how I got into making perchance generators, which has honestly been really fun. I kind of want to make another one soon. It's essentially, I mean, you can use it for a lot of things, but I just use it to make shitposts. I just have shitpost generators. There is my current. I guess not current, but my late, okay, I'm dead. See, I die so easily. So I wonder, do I just need a character who's fast? Who is the fastest? Bay is super fast. Is anyone faster than Bay? Why is Bay so fast? Why is she so fast? Speed... 150... 150... Yeah, she's just really fast, apparently. I don't know why. I haven't had a lot of luck with her. Which is kind of funny, because, like, so much of it is, like, luck stats. Oh cool, give me this when I literally have nothing, But she is naturally the fastest. I keep getting those upgrades, that's not helpful. I mean, it is helpful. Maybe I just need to not be in that area for a while. Oh, and I'm dead. Is her health also kind of low? Her HP is 60, but honestly... Hey, it's a cloud. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't share most of my shitpost generators. But I did make one recently, which was just like which was just like lines that sound like lines that people would say if they're stuck in a cave after a YouTube channel. And let me tell you, that has been the gift that keeps on giving. I want to make like a really elaborate one, but like, I don't know, it's just step by step, really. There's also like my earlier ones that I want to like completely redo. And then there's part of me that's like, no, I want to do like something completely experimental. Per-chance generators, they're just, I mean, I use them for shitposts, but you can really do them for anything. Basically I have like a chat generator, of a bunch of, I take a bunch of lines that people say on a caving, like, there's a caving channel that is really entertaining. Actually, most caving channels are, but like, man, if you're claustrophobic, don't do it. I look at these people and I'm like, oh my god. But basically I take the dialogue from those and I'll like I'll like stick the sentences together so it'll like randomly grab one sentence and then another sentence. And like pair them for funny combinations. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. It'd be great if somebody could grab my cave generator one, but it's one of those things that like, this would make way more sense if I just could drop a link right now, but I'm in the middle of streaming, so someone might be able to grab it, though. Because unfortunately I don't have like an exclamation point cave generator. My channel unfortunately does not have a lot of any of those like perks, quote unquote. Or just simple things that like you can check. It does not really have that. I would love to see the silver Yagoo trip. That's great, I love that. Okay, so the second cannonball comes quicker. That's good to know. Is all simple quotes repeated or squished together? Or not? It is not AI. Although there are a lot of percent generators that do use AI, mine do not. Because I don't like that. Mine is not AI. Mine is just simple programming. But to answer your question about whether they're squished together or not, some of my most of my generators happen with lines squished together. The cave generator one does not do that, I don't think. But Siri, if you're listening to this, can you grab a link to the cave generator? I'm sure it's in the Discord. I'm sure it's in the Discord somewhere. Oop. There is no... It's one of those things that's like kind of difficult to explain and way easier to just be like, hey, I found a thing. Or, like, I made something silly. Also, I would love to, like... Okay, so... That's good to know. Can I upgrade that? Well, that sucks. Because, I need to go up now. Even my ulti doesn't seem to be doing that much damage here. Which is not great. I think Bay's speed upgrade definitely helps though, here. Or not upgrade, but the fact that she is just really fast. Lifesteal. Yeah, and I'm dead. So she might be the way to go. Having a fast character does definitely seem to be helpful. Rabbit versus rabbit, how about that? But yeah, the first one will come slower than the second one, so you always have to really make sure not to linger in that spot. So that's good to know. I'm learning little by little. And I'm gambling. I win. Of course I'm killed by my own rabbits, so you know. You win some, you lose some. You lose most. There's also Ina. Try Ina. What I really should be doing gain 1 extra life, increase speed, increase pickup range. This is the very first level. God damn it! Why is your one follower emote meat? Does anyone remember the origin of Michi? I think it really was just something random I drew. I don't think it was like a channel thing. I think that is to say, I don't that is to say, I don't think it I'm not sure if there was really any ever any reason it existed. It just did. That one I don't believe is- oh yeah, that's a follower emote, you're right. Not a subscriber emote. Most of them are subscriber emotes, but I want to add more regular follower emotes, because then more people can use them. Because then everyone can subscribe, and I want to still make it like a fun experience for everybody. Flower. I wonder if they added the crab rave. Or did someone important die? Oh my god, none of the idols died, did they? I'm sure that's not why they would have added it. You know, this would be great if I could actually get close to that anvil, but I can't. Why do they put it in such a bad place? The void. Yeah, because the second one is almost impossible to avoid unless you're already out of the way. But this is good. This is good to it's good to determine. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed that. I should have grabbed cutting board. Oh well. Oh, I got stuck on a log. I forget that the ghosts have like knockback. Does the thing just get bigger? Why did it get bigger? I never know these days, man. I never know. There we go. I don't remember what the pink thing does. This part of the beach seems awfully hostile. Awfully bad. Seems just like a bad place in general. There we go. Would be cool if I could grab that, but I know it's not a very important one, so. Oh. Maybe I could get her to work, I'm not sure. It's a little dicey. You'll notice I get quiet when shit's going down. It's like, oh. Speaking of shit going down, yeah. The screen was very slow there for a moment. Okay, well that answers my question. That's where it is. What is that? One additional shot. 2 multi-shot weapons. That's pretty nice. I feel like I'm not getting anything super good though. Okay, okay. This level is hard. This level is hard. What can I say? It's hard. But having a faster character definitely helps. Regen definitely really helps. Not being in front of the cannonballs is the main one. Yeah, why does it get bigger? My question is why? My question is why? But yeah, do not be in front of the cannonballs, like, ever. The problem is, they're kind of everywhere. And let me tell you, that does not make things easy. And there are stretches where it feels like they're like... It feels like they're like way closer? There we go. Yes, please, ulti, ulti, ulti. Please, get me a cheeseburger, please! Plain egg McMuffin could- What is that? Sorry, are those enemy projectiles? Where is that coming from? What is that? At 8 minutes? What is throwing projectiles? I don't even see it. Usually, nine times out of 10. That's from something big that hates me, and I don't see anything. The fact that I don't see anything is arguably worse. Where is that coming from? And why? I don't really have any... Or maybe that's for me? I don't know. I can honestly say I don't know. It does not seem to be coming from any clear place. It would be great if I could get closer to that big Takodashi, but I can't. There's just too many people in this crowd. Too many people. Too many people. God, why is it so big? Why is it doing that? Maybe... I'm not exactly sure how that thing works. Does it just get bigger and bigger? Like... Yes, please, OMG. You know what? I will take haste up, even though it might be a mistake. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like a mistake, but... Okay, that's adorable. But oh my god, I'm gonna die! Hello? Cutest thing I've ever seen, but like, good lord! Like, how are you supposed to outrun that? You can't! You cannot outrun that! You can't outrun that! That's the cutest thing I've ever seen, though, so, like, you cannot... I can't be that mad at her. Yeah, there's, like, nothing I can do. Like... And... I stuck my finger directly into my deodorant. That's disgusting! That's actually disgusting. I'm gonna go wash my hands. Ew. I mean, it smells nice, but like, I don't want this on my hands. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Luckily, easy fix. Easy fix.
Okay, back.
Oh, wait, 1 second.
Okay, I am back.
Sorry, just a little bit of housekeeping.
But I am back.
And I'm dead, so... So having a faster character seems to be... I didn't realize that made a thing. Makes a little noise, because I have sounds on low. Yeah, I have never seen that boss before, so that's really good news. I'm gonna try with Bay again, because I Manta rays are endangered, by the way, I looked it up. But I do wonder what they would taste like in a soup. I don't know if I would- I feel like maybe I would try a shark fin soup if I was, like, offered it. Like, once. But I've heard that it really doesn't taste like anything. Yeah, quick speed definitely helps. If it says cave chatter, yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Asteria. Best mod. Assuming it says cave chatter, that's definitely the one. This mod is super tired and brain dead. Well, thank you for your work. But yeah, this is the generator I was I assume that's the cave chatter one. Could you confirm or deny that? This is primarily based off, most caving YouTubers, Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. I mean, I didn't say it was advertising why you should go in a cave. It is really awesome that you can watch people go in caves on YouTube, though, because, like, that's something I would never want to do, and, like, these people are risking their lives, just to show you, ooh, pretty rock. Pretty rock real, by the way. I don't know, I might be personally biased because one time, my sister my sister Onichi, they didn't quite get trapped in a cave, but like, they ended up taking a much harder route than they meant to, and it was like physically and emotionally exhausting, and my sister was traumatized and never wanted to go in a cave again. Apparently she went to therapy for that? Anyway, she ate an Uncrustable in a cave and cried. You shouldn't go into caves. Cave spooky. Unless it's a show cave. It's not a horror movie, they can only narrate it if they made it out, right? Correct. But no, if you want to see the original channels that inspired it, most of the dialogue is from the action adventure twins, but like, definitely don't watch if you're like claustrophobic. Or you can just, you know, get the experience with the cave generator. But yeah, if you look on Perchance, there's a lot of cool generators. There is a lot of AI, unfortunately, but... But yeah. Don't go in caves, guys! Don't go in caves. Totally check out the cave generator if you want, though. It will probably still be up, like, years from now, so... One can hope, at least. You know, I was gonna delete some of my work, like... I've been thinking about deleting a piece of mine, for, like, literally multiple years, but yesterday I got a really nice comment, and it was like, I really like this story, like... It was cute and fun, and that made me almost want to keep it. I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should keep it, just... If somebody thought it was nice, that's good enough for me. I still have to reply to them and tell them that the embed is broken, though. I hate it that you can't do Discord embeds anymore for, like, links. So anything that was made a long time ago, I mean, technically I could imgur them, but considering they're not my work per se, usually what I did is I, like, tried to reach out to any artist, first. But the first one has definitely gone MIA and probably is not even, like, or probably completely gone from, like... Oh, I wish I hadn't wasted that ulti. Oh, that's okay. It's whatever. I should not have wasted that ulti, but it's whatever. But yeah, because Discord, doesn't, basically you can't save images and say, like, oh, this image is from Discord. Like, you can't do that anyway. I was forced to just cave diving, but I would choose skydiving. I faint, then wake up, panic, pull the parachute way too early, break my legs. Cave, I'd just get stuck with no way out. No thanks. Honestly, I would choose cave diving. And here's my reasoning. Some caves much safer than others. Like, some caves are not... Like, some caves are, like, horrible, but some caves are, like... I would not do it in a really sketchy cave, but... Nonetheless, that's my reasoning, at least. Gonna try Okayu. I don't care, Windows. You never find anything. Your device was scanned 6 times. We found nothing. Woo! Like, that's great, but I don't care. I mean, I do care. Just not that much. It has never found a single thing. disadvantage of playing as Okayu is that she is kind of slow. Looks just more caves are different than helmet rope caves. I think the difference you're looking for is a quote-unquote wild cave versus a show cave. You couldn't go cave diving in a show cave anyway. So I don't think you could. Maybe you can somewhere, I don't know. Cave diving implies that, like... I don't know, if you had to do either... I mean, I would much rather do neither of them, to be fair. No skydiving. No cave diving. I actually only learned that fairly recently. Cause I don't know, I think rocks are really cool, so like, I was looking up like terminology. But that one I think was just one that I picked up just by watching descriptions, and being like, oh, this one's a wild cave, or oh, this one is a show cave. I have been to a cave once and it was a show cave and I cried because I was like 7. I cried because it was cold. It was cold and I was scared and I was like 7. You know how it be. Whee! I can't eat the big ones. I guess they don't fit in my mouth. What a shame. Heard some noise happen. Something good. But her speed might be an issue. She does have excellent regen, but her speed might not be a good choice here. Because I'm having trouble outrunning things. I don't think I need a character as fast as Bae, but... Wait, can I just like sit here and eat people? I've actually never tried that before. That works surprisingly well. The mushrooms don't do anything though, and I think that's kind of sad. I should be able to eat them. Or I don't know. Throw them or do something with them. Why spot? I wonder if it's only the same mushroom. I'm not really sure, like, what my kit would look like if I were playing this game. I think about that sometimes, though. I would definitely have some kind of stat that would have to do with height. I know Gura has one. I think it's like a dodge on, like, evasion or something. I am so teeny. Sometimes I forget how tiny I am, and then I see myself in pictures and I'm like, wow, I am little. Or sometimes I just stare down at my feet and I'm like, huh. Like, these legs don't go very far. How interesting. It's interesting though, you would think that like I would be like fully aware that I am in a world that is much bigger than me. But weirdly enough, I don't. This bird will not leave me alone. Weirdly enough, despite that the entire world is bigger than me and like nothing is my size, like I tend to forget. And I don't know why that is. It just kind of is a thing. Yeah, the second one comes much faster. But yes, I think speed is probably what would make Okayu not a good choice for this one. Game over. I'm tired of bad tasting water, you have no idea. If you're friends with me right now, I'm so sorry because like you have definitely heard this by now, but like, man, nobody should have to drink water that tastes bad. Like, write it on my grave. Yeah, cause like, yeah, her speed is 1.40. Oh, weirdly enough, she's as fast as Korone, though. But Korone's attack is higher. But Okayu's crit is better. Interesting, interesting. Attack 1, speed 40. I don't know, I might continue with Ina and see how that goes. Oh, actually, I want to check one thing first. No, I don't want to go to the audio store. Stop that. Is there no way for me to easily get onto my own stream? Come on. I'm doing this the stupidest way possible. Come on, I'm not getting the Twitter app. No. I shouldn't have to get the Twitter app to see my own damn profile. I'm actually gonna attack someone. That's so stupid. I shouldn't have to do that. That should be so easy. No, I was just gonna, cause this is easier to get to. Come on, baby, make it happen. Spin that dice or something like that. This is all for me just to look at the cave chatter, by the way. That's me. What? Oh, and I can't even see it from here. I just wasted everybody's time. God bless. Never mind. I can... Okay. I was gonna give you guys a line from the cave generator, but... guess not. Guess not. King 1 revive. You know, also has pretty good range, which is really useful for these pesky guys, because they will explode far away from me. It looks like this person hasn't posted anything. When you aren't logging in, it should be illegal. It should say, hey, this content is available, or get the app. Yeah. You should never have to log into anything. Actually, I take that back. Banking. Banking is something I do believe you should always have to log into. But like, stuff for just like... I'm talking about the like, log in to see content kind of thing. Like, you should never have to do that. Or it's just like, pay us $10 and we'll show you this article. It's like, that's not how it works. I don't know. It's just annoying. Maybe I'm too bitter today. Maybe we should talk about something sweet instead. What is your guys' favorite dessert? Of course, now I'm giving myself a question that even I can't feasibly answer. Because I have too many desserts that I really like. It really depends on what I'm in the mood for. Harvest Kakodachis can stack with damage based on size. Okay. So that's how the giant one originated? Okay, cool. Sorry, I'll check that message when I'm not dying. Pay content is a thing. I'm okay with it, but then they don't show it to me to Google results. It's a Patreon. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah. Real. If I could go for like any dessert right now though. Weirdly enough, I would say the white chocolate bark my sister had at her like baby shower. It wasn't even that good. I don't know why that sounds really good right now. It's something that I know I could do, like I know I could choose like a better thing too. As for cookies, I mean, I really like... It's hard to say. I mean, everybody loves a good chocolate chip. But I also really like snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles are really good. Speaking of which, I learned about different types of cinnamon. White chocolate bark. Chocolate bark is... I think it's literally just sheets of chocolate. I don't think it's anything specific. I think it's just chocolate that looks like peppermint bark. But it's not. Man, I guess peppermint bark season is actually coming back, so that's really exciting. And let me tell you, I am so down for that. I love peppermint bark. Chocolate is good. There are too many things in this world that are delicious and not good for you. There's just too many things. Man, I don't know, this year I've been trying to like eat a little bit better. I may not have made a lot of improvement this year, but like, at least I took the first steps. So that's good enough. Oh, get out of the way of that. You know, there's a stamp down there, but like, God knows I can't get it. Okay. Level 5. 15. Holocure. Coming to the food industry. Wait, they do that? Do they make you crave salt? I mean, they do lots of weird things, so like... I just crave salt and sugar constantly. That's just like... That's just how I exist. So... Sugar is good, salt and sugar is good, but like... Good to know. Swap and then strengthen. You know, I originally didn't like the sound of the stamp system, but I actually really like it. It's like very simple. Simple and fun. Simple and fun. I'm not doing as much commentary as I do this because, like, there's only so much I can do, man. Only so much I can do. My brain cells are hard at work. Does Haruka Saibo show any brain cells? Also, Bugsack's finale is probably going to be, oh, I'm dead. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's go back to the Hollow House. Good to know. Haste, attack speed, extra life, 30%. Burger swipe twice as often. Yummy. Success burger meal. Vegetable soup, fruit sandwich, mandatory soup. Delicious. Four rice and then 4 potatoes. Let's farm. Honestly, this may sound strange, but I prefer tart fruit. I always have. I don't know why, I just do. But after learning that, I'm just like, oh, then, knowing what I like is good. Because I can plan accordingly. Because getting myself to eat fruits that I don't like is not gonna work. Speaking of which, really? This will make some people mad, and I'm sorry I'm sorry, hardcore orange lovers. I don't like oranges. I really hate orange strings. I hate them so much, and I hate pulp. And you can apparently ask me about pulp, and I will always... Oh, it definitely still has sugar. I don't know, I just prefer, like, tart apples to, like, sweet apples, is what I'm getting at. And now that I know that... I also really like berries and cherries. Stuff like that. Ooh, fall is coming. Maplewood! Hooray! I will only eat bananas when they are overripe. If they're not brown and speckly, I'm not interested. I will only eat sweet bananas. Mithril. Insufficient skill? Wow. Illegal nutriment. Yeah. I still think that the guy who, like... I think it was like ChatGPT, like, told him to, like, replace regular salt with, like, bromide salts or something? Something really not good. I'm surprised he lived. Spoiler alert, don't do that. I think it is generally safe to say never trust anyone in Twitch chat for medical advice. But if a person is saying like, oh, sometimes some things do this, I think it's relatively safe. It's all legend and speculation. Hi, welcome to Nicchiketto's nutrition stream. You should make sure to eat food every single day. It's very important. If you don't eat food, you'll die. You also need to drink water. Follow for more nutrition facts. Speaking of which, I went to the fight pit the other day for the first time. Oh wow, there's a lot. I won! Let me go in the fight pit again, because, I don't know if you can- if your worker actually dies. I'm gonna bet 300 carrots. Okay, attack, 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 attack. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Item, get item, get item. Go, man, go, attack! Kill him! Kill! Kill! Get item! No, get back up! Get back up, you got this! Retreat, retreat. This isn't good. Special! Special! Yes! Yay! No, I'm not doing the math quiz. What kind of person do you think I am? Professional engineer, what was the context? Oh wow, that was useless. I should have waited to grab that. What was the context of that? You can also, you can rename the people, but like... I don't know, I'd feel weird. Oh, every level up, okay, that's what... No, no I'm not. Although, weirdly, I do seem to attract, I do seem to attract people who are in engineering, though. Which is very interesting. I'm not really sure why. But I've noticed this and it's kind of a funny pattern. It's like, why are all of you in engineering, or were in engineering? I don't know a thing about engineering other than it has a lot of scary numbers and scary graphs and I don't know, smart people things. I'm just not good with numbers. I've never been good with numbers, literally ever. If I was good with numbers, I probably wouldn't be a VTuber. I'd probably be like a famous scientist or some shit. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not, The problem is, this sticker is like not super useful because standing still is not something I want to do in this level, like, ever. It always has weirded me out that, like, the limiter as well as, like, doesn't limit things, it's like removing the limit. That always struck me as weird. I'm like doing like no damage whatsoever. I definitely don't want Halu. Crit for every level, that's pretty good. Honestly, I wish I had paid attention in math class when I was like a wee young little creature, like. 'Cause I think it would have been easier for me if I understood the basic fundamentals. But I never did. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference though. I don't know if I'd actually want to go back in time, though. I don't think I would, because I don't know, I mean, some shitty stuff has happened, but like, the experiences make me me. Also, there'd be a lot of like funny moments that I'd miss. I also had a dream recently of a very similar premise where it was just like I could go back in time to like see my cat who's no longer around, but I would have to watch him suffer every single time. And so in the dream I decided it's just like it's not worth it. Which, now that I think about it, really messed up dream, but like it had a good moral to it. You guys remember started hiring people that didn't go through actual teaching studies. Oh. Messed. I've always lucked out with math teachers, for the most part. I had one who wasn't amazing. Well, I had several who weren't, like, great, but they all mostly knew what they were doing. None of them hated me. I guess there were two, looking back, that, like, weren't very good. But they were all nice to me, so. It was definitely the teachers who were, like, really good really good, like, really good at what they did, who were like, were very sympathetic. It's just like, she's trying, she's just bad at this. Like, really bad at this. I'm just not good with numbers. If my brain could stop randomizing them, maybe I would do better, but that's not how my brain works. So man, with Inktober being so close, I'm like, oh no. Inktober is one of those things where it's just like, I get really excited about it, and then it happens, and I complain about it literally every single day. And then after it's over, I'm like, aw, Inktober was a lot of fun. Every single time. I rationalized moving continents away with my cat. At least I wouldn't have to see her die, but now that I'm back closer, I don't know what to do. Honestly, I think just being there with, like, your loved ones, whether they're, like, pets or, whether they're, like, pets or, like, human or, like, whatever. I think that's the best thing, because otherwise you'll regret it. Is what I have found. Is that, yeah, it's gonna be super hard, but, like, you gotta be there for them. It's definitely rough. That's true. Have I ever been to an actual island? Yes, actually. I had to think about it, but it's just like, I literally went to Hawaii before, because Papachi grew up there, so. But but the first thing I thought about was like a small island. Like, we went to, my dad. I just call him Papachi. Papachi and Mamachi. Where was I? But yeah, the first thing I thought of was like a small island that I think it's underwater. I don't even know if it's like an actual island, but we went there with whale watching like a while back. All I remember of that trip is that I was very nauseous the entire time, and there was a really good cake. It was called the blueberry buckle. I don't even really know if it's classified as a cake, but I don't know, it was really good. But yeah, I was nauseous the entire time, so, because I guess I don't have my sea legs. Something like that. I mean, it was still fun, but I don't know if I would ever do it again. However, this summer, I swear, although nobody else saw it, so it's entirely possible that it was just my wishful thinking. However, I swear to God I saw an orca. Like, there were like reported sightings of orcas in like the area, and we were like near the coast at the time. And I swear I saw one like breach out of the water, like as we were like driving past the ocean. We weren't that close, so therefore it's impossible to know for sure. Wow, that would have been a triple whammy. That would have killed me 3 different ways. I'm so bad at this game. But honestly, I mostly just wanted like something I could like talk over today. I like Tokinosaura, this one. Reading about orcapods is really fascinating because, like, I don't know, I like hearing like their stories and just like, oh, this one was from this area, and I like the names that they give them, and like, shout out to I believe it's like Orca Wiki or something. I mean, it was a brief hyperfixation, but like, it was a great time. It's a grand old time. Just bandage. I bet the bear does more damage. I probably should read what the upgrades do. I will say the one thing with a lot of the older characters that have been in the game for longer is that they've been better fine-tuned. Like, their kits have become like more usable, and like they're in general they're better well-rounded because they've like listened to like people's critiques. So some of the newer characters aren't as good to play. They also remade some of the like the animations, and I wonder if they'll do that with Tokinosaurus. But I don't know. I'm glad that they haven't removed the idols that like aren't a part of the group anymore. Healing bonus. Yeah, because I don't feel like this ulti is particularly strong at all, but we can make the robot have wings. And it's dead. You're the enemy then. A star. It does come with regen though, so that's pretty nice. Well, I need to have regen other than my ulti. Okay, let's get out of there. Because I can't just rely on my ulti only. Nightly milk was probably a mistake, but I don't know, it's fun. Nightly milk is fun. Yay, they did spawn so I can kill them. Wonderful, beautiful. Oh, I also had a dream recently, like, that there were a bunch of, like, giant white doves in front of me. It was, like, almost a religious experience. It was very cool. This was also the same dream where I started singing I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away, as I started to fly in the dream, which was also really funny. I don't know, I can fly in most of my dreams. It's quite nice. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. My bed was full. Oh no! That sounds like an awful dream. I definitely do not envy you. But if it makes you feel any better, which it definitely won't, I ate an ant the other day. So... they taste real bad. Real bad. Actually awful tasting. Like, one of the worst things. Actually, maybe I talked about this on a different stream. Maybe I mentioned this in the Amori stream. I'm still, like, kind of in, not in shock, but, like... I don't know, it was really gross. I just thought I was seeing things, and then they were, in fact, actually the real thing. Yeah, I immediately spit it out, and I was just like, I'm done for now, this is awful. There's nothing quite like the island level, so I think practicing here will only do so much good. Because the levels are just so different. I've definitely made the breakthrough that you cannot, you absolutely just, you need to, you definitely need to get away from the cannonballs as quickly as possible. Speed seems to be crucial in that level as well. Regen doesn't seem critical. But I mean, it's always handy to have regen. You do seem to... One thing that I was able to... that I did determine though is, you do need to... You do need to have chicken feathers, I've noticed. That was probably... I think that was the only way I was able to get through this level without the next upgrade. Was because I had a chicken feather run. Okay. And after learning that those don't actually hurt as much as they look like they're going to, that's also very nice. Although, I think these guys hurt a little bit more than they do on the island. On the island, they do, like, very little damage for whatever reason. Which is something I'm glad for, because, that is, it's unfortunately something the cannonballs do not do. The cannonballs do a stupid amount of damage, and you really just need to make sure you're not there. And it's really the only thing I have found that's helpful. It's just don't be there. These knives really look like, or I guess they're swords, more like it. But to me, they very much look like ice cream cones. Oh, also with, well, actually, you know, I guess I don't need to tell you guys yet that I'll be gone in November. Oh, I'm dead. Cool. I didn't think you could. You can't die during most ultis, so that's interesting. Oh well, I'll just return to my simple farming life. I almost want to try the night level, but just to be like, huh, I want to see what it does, but I know it's gonna be awful, so. You still need to be fed potatoes? You still need to be fed potatoes. I hate this. Why? Now they're hungry again. Literally the worst. The worst, I tell you. Excuse me. Sheesh. It'll costume, attack up. Guess look at the abuse one. Upgrade. Something like that. God. I'm not certain how her ulti works. But no, I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a week, pretty soon. But the pretty soon is actually in November, so it's all good. I will have a brief week away in November. Yeah, it seems to slow them down, definitely. Sorry, I'm talking less as I'm like... as I'm getting sleepy. This will most likely be my last run of the night. Maybe one more quick run, I don't know. Depends on how long I last here. With her, I'm trying to stay in about the same area and see if it does any good, and it seems to be doing okay. The person just got yoinked out of the universe. Goodbye. You know, I was thinking the other day, I wonder if I would survive being struck by lightning, and I feel like the answer is probably not. I'm a small person and like... I feel like I most likely would die. I feel like if I were to be struck by lightning, I'd probably go most of my life being paranoid that I'd be constantly gonna be struck by lightning. I would just be like, God wants me dead. I feel like I'm much more likely to, like, I don't know, be hit by, like, a tree. For some reason I have this, odd paranoia that, like, a tree is gonna come down on my house and kill me in my sleep. I don't know why. It's strange. I've had this paranoia for most of my life, and I don't know why. It doesn't come from anything traumatic. I think it's just like... I live next to a big tree. But it's not even... I'm not even really worried about that big tree. I'm worried about, like, any tree. I don't know why. It's very much an irrational fear, and it doesn't, like, get in the way of my life, but, like, I'm just curious why my brain is always thinking about it. I'll just be cozy, ready for bed, and then I'll be like, I wonder if this is the night a tree will land on me, and I don't know where it comes from. It's very strange. Now my other irrational fear of ghosts makes much more sense because the main cause of it was me watching Ghost Adventures too early as a young child. You can't undo that one. It wasn't her fault though, she didn't know. Also, that, like, heal thing is really nice. The heal upgrade is great. Yeah, every 2 seconds... Gain 30 haste, speed, chance to dodge attacks. Okay. So, create location markers. Okay, so it won't heal me, but it will make me faster. That's good to know. Ooh, if I'm in the middle of 2, I wonder if I get the bonus twice or only once. The darn rabbit will persevere, it seems. Her kid is one that I feel like they did upgrade. No, we are not taking the hollow drink. I don't like what you're trying to do, game. I reject it. I'm not doing that. Halloween makes everything harder. But it does mean you get more... You do get more coins, so it's ideal for coin farming, but like... I'm not farming coins on this level. I'm just trying to see how long I can live. I'm just trying to survive, that's all. I say as I'm dead. Aw. Rest at your comfortable home. No time for rest, time for fishing. But yeah, for Bugsnax, I'm hoping that I can do that on Friday at a better time so more people will be able to see it. I think I've officially given up on finishing a Potionomics series. Just because I think once it gets really difficult, it's not that fun. And I haven't wanted to play in a while, so I think that one's probably over. That was a while ago, though. But sometimes I'll take, like, several month breaks off of things, like Amori. Could be more Amori, could be Bugsnax, but it will probably be Bugsnax. I don't know how much more of Bugsnax I have. I hope I have 3 hours worth, but I honestly don't know. I think I may have slightly less. Which would kind of suck. Whatever is on the line is not happy with me. Okay. But what do you think, Patches? Are we looking at like maybe 3 hours potentially? Cause that's my minimum stream time. Now, back when I first started streaming, I often, well, maybe not often, but I did used to do streams where I played one game and then played another. I don't really do that anymore because because I have to change a bunch of details. If I told you there was an extra area unrelated to the ending sequence, an entire extra bonus area unrelated to the ending sequence, how would that affect how you see the game? Unrelated to the ending. That means I would have to get it before. Ending, I'm guessing... I think that'll probably be like 2 hours. We're not talking about the DLC, are we? That's good to know, though. That there's a little bit more than I think. Because I think I've pretty much got all snacks at this point. We are talking about the DLC. Okay. The DLC would definitely put it up, another hour. I didn't really look into it too much, but I know that there are some cute snacks. I may do that because I feel like... And it will take longer than 3... Wait, what the fuck?! Hang on, I just caught a... Why did I just catch a dresser? Okay. Cool. Cool. I don't really know what to say about that other than, But yeah, I am thinking that I may get a copy of the DLC. I don't know how expensive it is. Just so I could do that and the ending sequence. You don't think the DLC would be, like, more than 3 hours by itself, right? Oh, is it free? Is it free DLC? Can't believe I caught it. I can't believe I caught a dresser. I wasn't expecting that. But yes, that is good to know. So we're probably gonna do that on Friday. It could be more Amori. It depends on my mood. If I'm in the mood for bug snacks, then we'll probably do bug snacks. But that's good to know. Because with the ending, I think I have, like, only about 2 hours left. And I know that, like, once you finish, you can't go back. But that's good to know. I'm gonna get under the little chef hat. There we go. And do my outro. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Sorry sorry these streams have been awfully late. Because that's not great for me, and it's not great for you guys either. Hopefully, streams will be getting back to the regular times, like, a little bit sooner. But yeah, I have Amori. I have Amori on the lineup. I have bug snacks, which will maybe be more than an episode, maybe 2, if I decide to do the DLC. But I might be able to cram it into 1 episode. It might be just a really long stream, so it might be, like, pulled out to, like, Monday or Friday, who knows. Not, like, Monday or next Friday is what I mean. But I might aim for Friday. Yeah, I think that's everything. And I also want to start up another series pretty soon. But I may wait until Bugsnax is done to do that. Usually I like to have 2 or 3 games on my lineup. The third one just being something like this, where it's just, like, casual and, like, chill. Something I can be tired to. What is she doing? Alright. And then she's gone. Come on, I was perfectly under the chef. There we go. I guess it's good enough. There. Anyway, I think that's everything. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had fun today. We didn't get past the island. However, I did learn some strategies. And we did see the cute Luna dinosaur onesie, which was adorable, even though it, like, really killed me. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great rest of your week.